Hello and welcome to Uncle Cthulhu Reviews. Today I'm going to be showing off the factory set you're getting the Enemy at the Gates battle set from Warlord Games. So I've got the collector's one, and the key differences between the collector's one and the regular one is the collector's one has got this entrance set to it as well, whereas the regular one just has a factory set, and I'll show you all of that in a minute. It's actually made by Sarrisa, and you can buy the pieces separately off Sarrisa. So the entrance is £20 and the factory part is £50. You also get some terrain in the box. So for example, a Balmedy fountain, the children dancing around the crocodile. There's some barricades as well, some shell craters and some sandbags. I've got some Japanese figures, which were just the ones to hand, dotted around, you'll see, just to give it a sense of scale and size. I also have it laid out when I pull back and show you various parts. I've got it on a 4x4 board. So what I'm going to do is just show it off, walk around with the camera, and then I'm going to show you one of the things I really like is Sarrisa has a modular base section, so it can slide together as it is, or come apart and really fill out a section of board. Okay, so I've built a few Sarrisa kits. I've got my Gangs of Rome set as well. I'm also going to do some stuff showing off some jungle terrain I built as well at the weekend. Now, putting MDF together, I find it's pretty straightforward. I do hate the smell of MDF terrain when you first build it. I generally use super glue to put it together. Nice and quick. I first set off with PVA glue and I found it took too long. So if I pull this part here, you'll see how it's modular and slides together, but more of it in a bit. So the factory complex itself, like I say, that's a 4x4 board. You can see the other bits of terrain there. Now, I wasn't that careful when I put it away, and one of the girders has broken, but I'll glue it to the floor. What I'm going to do to this next is I'm going to mix up some filler and some sand and put that in various places on the ground to make it look like rubble before I paint it. This is a ruined chimney, which is loose as well. So it's a fairly easy kit to put together. I may have been missing one of the instruction sheets. It was mainly for the bottom bits at the back here, but that was fairly simple to work out once I'd got used to it. So another nice wee feature is this part here. You can sit on, or we can take it off as well. Which is pretty cool. Like I was saying before, because of the basin system, you can all spread out a bit. Now, whilst this is a ruined Stalingrad factory, it's having ruined factories and ruined industrial buildings pretty useful for most World War II settings. And I vaguely remember there being a really interesting looking scenario where we're attacking a German factory during the last days of the Reich. So there you go, I've just pulled everything apart for now. So you see, that creates some fairly decent looking sort of building and a line of sight blockers. And as you can see there, all the sections come apart. So I don't know when I'm going to get around to painting this. I've got 2 weeks off at the end of September, but also want to get some of the troops and infantry built up. So that is probably going to be before I get this painted. So far, I haven't really got into painting any of the MDF, and like I say, I've got a load of Gangs of Rome stuff to deal with as well. But there you go, that is the factory you get in it. I'm absolutely delighted with it. It was a nice kit to build. As you can see, I think it looks fairly good on the tabletop, and you can buy it as part of the set, or you can buy it on its own as well. You could probably buy another factory section and kind of make the factory complex itself bigger. Certainly I'd like to get my hands on a disassembled T-34 and maybe have that half built in the tractor factory, tank factory. But yeah, that's the kit itself, and I look forward to fighting some battles, and I do have some of those earmarked by the end of September as well, so I'll give you some city fighting battle reports as well. So that's bye for now, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching.